Hello, it's Okie Diecast. I got another video for the YouTube viewing audience and anybody out there on the internet that enjoys diecast in the 1/64th scale. This is a channel to go if you're really into Ford GTs, race cars, and if you're into 1/64 diecast. We've got a lot of them here. And in this video, I'm just going to show you something I received in the mail yesterday. Give it a little history, but they're all... it's all about Greenlights, and this is my Greenlight collection of 4 GTs. They're all in plastic bags, so some of them may be a little bit hard to see. And there's some DiMachinis down there at the bottom of the case. But as you can see, I got a lot of green machines in there. I don't have all of them. I think I got every green machine in these 2 columns up to maybe here, and none of these. I don't have any of the green machines for what's showing in these 3 little bays. I've got the green machine for this one, but I don't have the regular, and I don't have the green machine for that one. And that is the reason for this video. Is I finally found the number 4 from the Heritage Racing edition. These were retail releases that showed up in Hobby Lobby. Hobby dealers had them too. But one of these finally came up on eBay, and it was at the right price. So I got it. And so that's what we're going to be looking at. This one right here. Let's open it up and get it on the table. So Greenlight. Collect a lot of Ford GTs, and Greenlight is one of the brands that I started collecting a long time ago, kind of reluctantly. You know, I get sucked into these brands that have chases because I like the idea of collecting something that's a little bit more rare, that's a little bit less circulation, and this was one of them. And when they came out, it was really big noise because they had the openings and the buttresses you can see there. And how did they cast it? And it's a multiple piece casting that's kind of glued together a little bit, I think. And, you know, Greenlight, they've kind of been notorious for not having good quality, but you can kind of see right there how this buttress, the side buttress, is all one piece, a separate piece than the main body of the casting. And so you end up with these joints up here. And sometimes they've got glue on them. Sometimes they don't fit up just right. Sometimes the paint doesn't match up. And you end up with these gaps back here like this one's got on the rear fender where it just doesn't go together right. The spoiler will kind of look weird. You know, it's just... there'll be gaps you can see in the window. I don't know if you can pick that up, but there's a little gap underneath that window and the body of the car. I don't know how they get that glass glued in there or poked in there, but the cool thing is that they got metal bases. The rotors on some of these, the brake rotors, are such that you can see the rotor being fixed while the wheel turns. When they do have that, they'll have a little key down here in that slot to keep the hub from turning when the wheel turns. The other cool thing about it is they're all usually got a domino printed number on it, so they're all serialized. And say what you will about Greenlight, but they do have a Ford GT. They do have chases, so that sucked me in. And so here is the chase I got. I'll put it right next to the original. And you can see the Greenlight, or the green machine, has everything's the same except it has green tires. Some of these greens aren't necessarily green. They kind of have a bluish kind of tint to them. I don't know if you can call them forest green or anodized forest green. I don't know what you call that green, but the greenness of the green machines vary, especially when it comes to the wheels. And this one has a Not all of them have green bases. This one does have a green base. And it's always fun to, on the Greenlight, to look and see what number you got. So this one was 208. Pretty cool. And just from a initial inspection, you never know how these are going to turn out. That looks better. The top looks better than the standard release that I've got. That looks better. You kind of start looking for, you kind of start learning what to look for when you first get your Greenlight and open it up. But, you know, just for manufacturing flaws and that kind of thing, problem areas that you see on various Greenlight castings. But there we go. That's the number 4. That's from the Heritage Edition. I think that closes out my Heritage Editions. This was the last one. There were 12 of them, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I have 9 of them. There might have been 9 of the Heritage Editions. But that's it. That's the last one. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. The Greenlight 4GT collection updated once again with another green machine. Hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Thanks.